Skeleton Crew Episode 5 is out, and here are my quick thoughts on it. Now, I know I'm a little late to getting around to my thoughts on Episode 5. The episode came out a little over a week ago, but with the holiday season, I've been very busy. However, better late than never, of course. I still wanted to get my thoughts out there, as I still continue to really enjoy this show and just really love talking about it every week as new episodes come out. So without further ado, let's get into it, and I think just right off the bat, all I have to say about this episode is wow. This show just continues to amaze me and continues to captivate me in ways that I didn't think was going to be possible when going into this show. For those of you who might be new to my reviews of this show, might be your first one you're seeing, I was very cautiously optimistic about this show. I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't set my expectations too high, and ever since the first two episodes came out, I have been loving it. And like I said, with each and every episode that comes out each week, I begin to like it a little more. I haven't been let down whatsoever. Even when the series does hit kind of a lull point, it isn't bad and continues to make me guess and wonder what is going to happen next. The characters are likable, the writing is good, the story is very interesting, and it's overall just a great and fun watch. And episode 5 was nothing short of a testament to that. I think that this was the best episode by far. If it wasn't, it was a real close second to me. I really enjoyed this episode. There is not a whole lot to go into per usual. I usually do breakdowns and kind of theorizing, but this show is just what it is. It's very surface level in the best way possible. You don't have to think about it too much, and it's just enjoyable. And episode 5 took us on this adventure within the adventure that was really fun to unravel. We see the characters go to multiple planets. We see them kind of unravel this mystery the most they have in a while since, departing on it and kind of realizing that their planet is this mystery planet that has been hidden from the eyes of everybody else. Here we're actually seeing some very good progress take place for our characters. They're getting one step closer to returning home, but of course there is some trouble along the way, as I predicted was going to happen in these next couple of episodes, but I didn't see it being in the way that it occurred in this episode. It was a fresh take on, the trope and cliche of, oh, we're almost there, but there's some trouble. It wasn't too comical, while at the same time kind of having some humor to it, especially with KB and opening that pipe up with the wrench and the whole wrench bit, and then Jod kind of just socking that one guard in the face. It's that good Star Wars humor that doesn't try too hard to be funny, like when you're watching a Disney Star Wars movie in the theaters, and it kind of just gives that pause for the audience to laugh. With this, it's really just on the nose. If you think it's funny, it's funny. If not, you just smirk and move on. But again, this show is very kid-centric, very kid-humored, so at the end of the day, it's not even that big of a deal. And I think that's what I like the most about this show and this episode specifically, I guess you could say, is just how lighthearted it is, while at the same time moving a really interesting story forward properly. It pays respect to what comes before it. It doesn't make anyone too overpowered. These kids aren't slinging lightsabers around and killing all these guards. They're actually showing failure, such as Wim with the little lightsaber bit where it just flies out of his hand because it opened the wrong way. And that is what somebody who's never touched a lightsaber might do, especially a kid. If he ignited that thing the right way, it would have been twice the size of his body. So just a simple mistake. He was in the moment. This kid is 8, 9, 10 years old? Of course he's going to make mistakes, and he just happened to hold that lightsaber the wrong way, which shows the human aspect to these characters that not a lot of Star Wars projects have done under the Disney reign, unfortunately. And really, I know I'm talking about the series as a whole, but I think that this episode kind of encapsulates everything that I've felt about this series thus far into one episode. There was a great adventure, there was lessons to be learned, there was humor, good story, writing, character beats, all of the above, and I just continue to be wowed by this show, and I'm very excited to see what happens going forward, once again, as I say at the end of all these videos. But yeah, those are just my quick overall thoughts about the 5th episode of Skeleton Crew. I am done talking about it for now. I want to hear what you have to say about this episode down in the comments below. Did you like this episode? Why or why not? And I will be reading and responding to all those comments in the coming days. Also, while you're at it, make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.